A very beautiful morning, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good, enjoying your classes, completing your assignments, taking interest in classes. That's very good. In our last class, we have completed exercise and question answers of poem The Letter. Today, we will move to the next chapter. Chapter 2, Granny's Sari. The story is about Granny and her sari. Now let's enjoy the adventure of the sari and find out what made Granny so happy. Here is a small activity is given that you have to complete it by yourself. In the space given, draw a beautiful design for your Granny's sari. Now let's move to the chapter. Granny's favorite sari was a very special one. It had a picture of a forest printed on it. There's There, in the forest, were pictures of spotted deer playing in the grass. Next to the deer were fat loins sleeping on the rocks. Near the rocks was a stream where a baby bear was busy catching fish for a baby bear. High up in the tall trees were monkeys and squirrels eating nuts. With them, green parrots pecked at juicy red fruits. When Granny wore her green sari, it seemed as if all the animals printed on it were alive and moving as she walked. As you know, that this story is about Granny and her sari. This is her sari, you can see. There is a forest printed on that, in which here is a spotted deer, parrot, you can see, loins are sleeping here, fat loins, bear is catching fish, parrot again, you can see. So, this is a sari. Let's move to the next page. So, here is the next page of the story. One day, Granny washed her sari and hung it on the cloth's line to dry. One day, Granny washed her sari and hung it on cloth line to let it dry. Suddenly, the wind came and blew it away. Suddenly, wind came and blew it away. Blew and take that sari away. Oh no, my favorite sari has flown away, said Granny sadly. Granny was so sad and she said that, oh, my favorite sari has flown away. Don't worry, Granny, said Anu, her little granddaughter. I'm sure we will find your sari in if we search for it. She said that don't worry, we will find if we search for it. I will help you find your sari. Her little granddaughter Anu said that. So Granny and Anu went down the road looking for the sari. They met a policeman. Granny and Anu went to the road looking for the sari and they met a policeman there. Please, Mr. Policeman, said Anu politely. Anu said politely, please, Mr. Policeman, have you seen my granny's sari? She asked the policeman that, have you seen my granny's sari? Of course I have, said policeman. Policeman said, of course I have. It means he had seen that sari. Yesterday I was chasing a robber. He had stolen things from a jewelry shop. He was running so fast. He was about to escape. Just then, a green sari came flying down from the sky and wrapped itself round his head. Yes, the robber couldn't see and he bumped into a tree. I caught him and put him in the jail. In jail. Next week, I am going to get a medal. But the sari flew away again. So the policeman, what policeman said? Policeman said that when he was chasing a robber, that sari wrapped itself round his head, and because of that, that robber couldn't see and he bumped into the tree. Then that policeman caught him and put him in the jail. Because of that, policeman is going to get a medal now. So Anu and Granny kept walking in search of sari. But that sari flew away that time. Now again Anu and Granny kept walking in search of sari. They passed Lakshmi's hut. Lakshmi was a fisherwoman. Who was Lakshmi? Yes, Lakshmi was a fisherwoman. Good morning, Lakshmi, said Anu. Have you? And she stopped because Granny tapped her shoulder and whispered. Anu is going to ask Lakshmi about sari. She just said that have you, but in between she complete her sentence, Granny tapped her shoulder and whispered. What she whispered? Shh, look. What Granny said? Shh, look. There is a row stood Lakshmi's three children wearing new clothes. The eldest boy wore a green shirt. The eldest boy wore a green shirt. On the sleeves were pictures of a spotted deer playing in the grass. The girl wore a dress that had a picture of a parrot on one pocket and a squirrel on the other. The little boy wore a shirt with a picture of a fat lion. As you can see, uh, there in a row stood Lakshmi's three children. Lakshmi's three children is standing over there in their house and they are wearing a new clothes. They all three wearing new clothes. Eldest son wore green shirt. On sleeves were picture of a spotted deer playing in the grass. Girl wore dress that had a picture of parrot. One pocket is squirrel and other in one pocket there is a parrot and other pocket is a squirrel. The little boy wore a shirt with picture of fat lion. Let's move to the next page. Here, what a wonderful day it has been, said Lakshmi. Lakshmi said, what a wonderful day it has been, said Lakshmi. I was wondering how to make new clothes for my children when a green sari came flying down and settled on my lap. Lakshmi is saying she was wondering actually to how to make clothes for her children when that green sari came flying down and settled on her lap. I asked all my neighbors. She asked her all neighbors, but they said it wasn't their sari. That sari was not of their neighbors. That was of Granny. So how can they know about that sari? So I cut it up into cloths for my children. When nobody said that it's their sari, then Lakshmi cut that sari and make cloth for their children. I cut it into cloths for my children. She's saying that she asked everybody, her neighbors, about sari, but they are saying they are giving the answer that it wasn't their sari. That's why Lakshmi cut that sari and made cloths for her children. Don't they look smart? She's saying that don't they look smart? Of course, Lakshmi said Granny. Granny said, of course, they are looking wonderful. They look wonderful. Later that evening, Anu asked Granny, are you sad because Lakshmi cut up your favorite sari to make clothes for her children? Anu asked Granny. Dad, are you sad? Why are you sad? Are you sad because Lakshmi cut up your favorite sari to make clothes for her children? Granny replied, "Oh no," replied Granny with a big smile. When my sari was with me, it made me happy. After it flew away from me, it made so many people happy. I'm not sad, I'm happy. I always knew my sari was very special. What is Granny saying? Granny is saying that when that sari was with Granny, it made Granny happy. But now that sari is not with Granny, but after it flew away from Granny, it made many people's happy. That's why Granny is not sad. Granny is so happy, and what she's saying that I always knew my sari was very special. She's saying that her sari was very special. So who is the writer of this story? Asha Nehmi. Asha Nehmi. Now, here we got a message in this story. Happiness lies in making others happy. Happiness lies in making other happy. So, you have to read these words aloud with me. Stream, politely, escape, whispered, chasing. You have to read these words again and again, 5 times. Now, here is a question number one and question number two. It's an oral question. You have to do that by yourself. It's your homework. And this one is also your homework that you have to do. Tick the correct answer in each. On the sari, what were monkeys and squirrels? Tick the correct answer. Here is the next question. How did the sari help the policeman? Tick the correct answer here. Why did Granny whisper, "Shh, look"? You tick the correct answer here. Okay. Now move to the today's assignment. First of all, let's move to the word meaning section. You have to learn these words with their spelling and pronounce them very clearly. I am reading these words and meanings for you, but you have to learn these words and meanings. First one is adventurous. 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 Adventurous, which means unusual or exciting experience. Next is bumped. 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 Bumped, which means hit something, someone by accident. Third one is chasing. 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 Running after something, somebody to catch. Clothes line. Clothes. Clothes. Line. Line. A rope or wire used for drying clothes. Escape. Escape. To get away from a place. Favorite. 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 Liked more than others of the same kind. Next is granny. Granny. Granny, which means it's a name of, it's short form of grandmother, we can say. Later. 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 At a time in the future. Next one is picked. 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 Moved the beak forward quickly to bite something later. At a time in a future. Picked. Moved the beak forward quickly to bite something. Politely. Showing good manners and respect for the feeling of others. Printed. Made mark on a soft surface. Robber. 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 A person who steals from a person or place using violence. Settled. Fell from above on something. Special. Not ordinary. Different from what is normal. Spotted. Having a regular pattern of round dots on it. Stream, a small narrow river. Suddenly, quickly and unexpectedly. Unexpectedly. Pronounce that word clearly. Unexpectedly. Suddenly. Tapped. Touched someone, something lightly. Whispered. Whispered. Spoke very quietly. Wondering. Thinking about something. Wrapped. Covered something completely. Now you all have to learn all these words and write these word meanings in your notebook also. These four word meanings you have to write in your notebook. Write this one, adventurous experience, bumped. You can write crash, chasing, pursuing, suddenly, unexpectedly. One, two, three, four. You have to write these four meanings in your notebook. Let's move to the today's assignment. Here is today's assignment. First one is complete all the exercise MCQs, multiple choice question by yourself in your notebook as well as in your book also. Now, in second one is learn all the spellings of the given words from the word meaning section from page number 21 and pronounce them clearly. As we read out all these words here, you just have to learn the spellings and correct pronunciation of these words very clearly. Number third is write 2 pages of your cursive handwriting book in very neat and clean handwriting with proper cursive strokes. That's your 3 assignments for today. And that's all for today. We will meet in our next class. Till then, take care, be safe, be happy. Bye bye.